Hello, my lovelies. Happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Hope you guys are well today. So I just wanted to come have a chat with you guys. I felt drawn to have a conversation with my lovelies out here and share what I've been thinking about today. First off, let me show you my new little dress, right? Isn't that cute as shit? Okay. So I had a couple of these. I have a green one and I have a full black one. And today I was pulled to wear obviously the green and the black one together. When I pick out colors or when I pick out my outfit for the day, I focus on colors. I don't know if you guys realize how powerful colors are, but just a heads up, you can use them in your manifestations, in your daily lives to evoke emotion, to raise your vibration, to raise your emotions, and, pay attention to how certain colors make you feel at certain times too, okay? If you see red is usually about grounding, right? And root chakra and things like that. Blood, life force, right? But what's the opposite? What's the duality of red? It's warning, right? Danger, stuff like that. So when you see certain colors too, first off, kind of maybe if you need to look up what chakra they correlate to or just what the meaning of that color is, right? And then again, mark down like how it makes you feel or just notice how it makes you feel at that time, because it'll give you an idea of where you are vibrationally and where you're at with your feelings too. Okay. So obviously, like I said, if you see the color red and you're not feeling love, if you're not feeling rooted and grounded and you just see a beautiful deep red color and feel an evocation of love, then it's probably the duality of the color, which is the danger and the warning. That would tell me that's something that you need to be paying attention to, right? Either it's your root chakra being off balance, you need to ground yourself more and really stabilize yourself. It could also be that you just have a fear mindset, okay, that you're looking at the day and at whatever with fear. So if you see red, you just automatically take it as a warning or as a danger because that's the energy and the mindset that you're in, okay? I believe everything carries a vibration, you guys. I was talking to my cousin about this last week or a couple weeks ago when I was in Ohio, actually. We had a cool little quick chat. We were both in town quickly at the same time, and he came to see me, which I love. And so we had a really good chat, and I was telling him, speaking about vibrations and things, even how my washer and dryer, my car, things that have a vibration, I'm grateful for them and I speak to them with love. Now that might sound funny to you guys, but how I explained it to him was, now, do I think my washer and dryer have a soul? Not necessarily, no. Do they have a vibration? Yes. Everything is energy and everything has a vibration, right? So if I have a washer and dryer that I want to work correctly and not give me issues, and that I am grateful for that work perfectly how they are, I just show gratitude for that, okay? Because you do draw what you focus on, right, to you. So if I'm focusing on, oh, these never work, my clothes are never washed correctly, it always makes too much noise, whatever it is, that's gonna show up in your appliances, okay? But if you're vibrating at the resonance of, man, I'm really grateful for these appliances, they always work just how I want them to, my clothes come out perfect and they always smell better than I think, that's what you're gonna get. So it might sound goofy and it might sound silly, but I'm trying to tell you guys, it's so important what you're thinking and saying and feeling throughout the day. That doesn't mean you're not allowed to feel low vibe energies or be like, man, F this washer. You might just be in a grumpy mood. But that's your indication, that's your guidance to check yourself, okay? And be like, why the fuck am I angry at my washer? You know what I mean? Check where you're not being grateful. You're rushing through something, or you're thinking ahead, or you're in lack mindset. Whatever it is that's putting you in that mood, it ain't the washer's fault. It's your fault. It's your responsibility to correct that, okay? Feel those feelings. You can be upset and annoyed and angry for a minute. Figure out where it comes from, root chakra, red, and let it pass, okay? What I was saying earlier too about when I choose my colors for when I'm getting dressed, even as I'm doing a painting. As most of you guys know, I've been an artist my whole life. I've been a tattoo artist for 24 years. I feel what colors I'm supposed to put in it. Okay, the painting or the tattoo, if the client wants color. A lot of the times, if they're not sure or if they don't mind what I use, I'll ask them what their favorite color is. And then I base their palette off of what their favorite color is, right? And so it just gets so much, evokes so much emotion, like I said, out of people, out of myself, and it makes it more fit like it's a puzzle piece that's supposed to be there, okay? I was talking about, so anyway, back to the dress, right? Part of it I wanted to talk about was being of the green and the black. So green is all about renewal. It's about your heart chakra, springtime, right? Things like that, nature, growth. Black is about your shadows. It's about getting through the dark times. It's about integrating the shadows, you know, the mysterious things that are in life, some mystery, magic, stuff like that. Now, with the green and black together, that actually is more of a symbolism. To me, it's a more powerful symbolism because it's grouping them together. Something led me to look this up earlier. The angels led me to look this up earlier, of green and black together. And pretty much that it's a sign that you're navigating through life's darknesses, you know, the lower vibes, anything that's been a bit tumultuous, chaotic. You are getting through it well, and you're not only getting through it, but you're getting through it and growing from it, okay? You're learning from it. So the endings of anything fading away, anything leaving your life, that just leaves way for the new, right? New beginnings, springtime. I know a lot of people, most society, right? The January 1st is New Year. It is a new year, right? But it's not the new start of the new cycle, because January, for where we're at anyway, I'm in Florida in America, it is wintertime in January. So wintertime is all about what? Hibernation, slowing down, no growth, no new growth, right? Everything frosts over, it's a bit more chilly, you want to cuddle, you want to be inside, all of that, which is perfect. That's what you're supposed to be doing at that time. Try not to force yourself through these cycles to overwork or to create new things in a hibernation stage or cycle, okay? So the renewal of the energetical cycle, of the natural cycle of things, is springtime, right? Which we're coming upon very soon, in a couple weeks, I think. Actually, I got my calendar here. Let me check it. All right, daylight savings is on the 9th. That's in a couple days, right? Saturday, I think. And then the spring equinox is on the 20th, which is my little brother Corey's birthday. Happy birthday on the 20th, Corey. And so that to me is the renewal, actually, okay? Not the first of the year. I've never been into resolutions and stuff like that. I don't know, anything to me that feels like a bandwagon. If you're watching this, you're probably on the same vibe and frequency I am while you're here. You know, you've gone through a lot, you've been through a lot. You need to congratulate yourself for where you're at now. You're probably a totally different person than you used to be, and you should be fucking proud of yourself, for one. But if you're noticing the growth and changes coming through with spring coming up, how you're starting to feel a little bit more rejuvenated, right? You're getting new ideas popping in your head, stuff like that. Perfect. Write them down. You know, try not to take on too much. Talking to myself. But have a practical plan. Confirmation. Thank you very much. A practical plan to get through, you know, these fun ideas and whatever that you have. Plans for business, plans for family, moving. Maybe you want to put more into your garden this year. Anything that you really want to put your mind to, you can play. I always play Tetris, right? Tetris was my game back in the day. And I swear, is part of my satisfaction of it being the organization of it, okay? 909, as I'm saying that. The ending to new beginnings, right? Nines are all about endings to new beginnings. Anyway, actually, I kind of want to play Tetris now. Anyway, so I would play Tetris, and the organization of it and clearing the lines, as some of you know, is very satisfying. And I do that with my life. I play Tetris with my life. There's some things I need to adjust. Like, okay, I've been hibernating a bit. Now it's time to switch up the energies of the day, right? And how I do things, and do it in a different way. Try to see it in a new light and a new perspective that would make it maybe a little easier on me. That would make it more fun for me, okay? Instead of being so strategic and so deadline and just business like all the time. Like I have to remember I need to chill out a little bit, and relax and have fun with it and not be so serious about it all the time. I have to remind myself of that shit every day, constantly, I swear. So, one other thing I wanted to point out about just the new dress and the new outfit, okay, is about stepping into your power and like who you truly are, your authentic self, okay, and not being afraid of that shit. Trust me, every time I come to make a video, which is, I know it's part of the reason I haven't made one in a while, but it's not the full reason. I know I wasn't supposed to. I had some more growing and learning to do and stepping into my true self some more too, right? It is, I don't know. It's like I was feeling I wasn't good enough or being afraid of the attention I would get dressing like this. I love being my gypsy, pirate, witchy self. You know what I mean? I love that shit. My dragon queen self. I love it, love it, love it. But if I get in my head, or where I might have heard somebody say a long time ago that, well, that's stupid, that's childish, that's unnecessary, you need to focus and do this and do that. Toss that shit out the window, bro. Out the fucking window. Because if you're here, you already have your own way of doing things anyway, or you're figuring out a new way to do things that you'd like to do, or you're just changing up, like I said, Tetrising and shifting some things to where, okay, I used to do it like this. Yeah, it worked. But check this shit out. Like I played Tetris, moved a few things out, brought some new things in, shrunk time on this, gave more of time to this, realized what was important in my life, not overworking, but family and giving back and talking to you guys and just being here and being my glittery fucking self, okay? Not judging myself. If I come up here like I did the other day wearing, I was fresh from the gym. Half of my eyelashes were kind of fell down a little bit. They're real, but my mascara, it weighs them down. So I was doing this shit. I was like that, but I didn't care. I had something I wanted to say and I wanted to share with you guys. And we're all friends here, right? We're all fam. So I felt like, who gives a fuck? If you guys want to judge me for that, that's on you guys. So come out here being my beautiful self. No makeup, some makeup, sweaty, not sweaty, but today I wanted to be glittery and I wanted to wear my new dress. So I did, you know what I mean? If somebody doesn't like that, that's their own problem. I did talk about the other day about judgment. When you're passing judgment upon others, or if someone is passing judgment upon you, it's just something reflecting in them that they need to work on, or same for you, okay? Because we ain't got no time and no business to be judging other people for what they're doing, how they dress, how they look, what they prefer. I don't give a shit what it is. If they're not hurting anybody, it's not your business, okay? Including with yourself, like I said, if you have time to sit around and think about other people and judge what they're doing, then there's some time you need to turn back on yourself, and that judgment is put upon yourself, and you need to switch up some things, okay? Anyways. So, I don't know, evoke colors. Like, wear something you wouldn't normally wear today that fills you with confidence, that you might think, oh, other people are going to think I look silly, or it doesn't match, or it's too big. Or if you feel your most comfortable, beautiful self in it, handsome self in it, then please wear it, okay? Even try, maybe you're not ready to wear it in public. Just wear it around the house for a bit and take some pictures. Put one of the pictures on your story online, or share it with a friend, right? Somebody that you know is supportive of you. And, just put yourself out there a little bit. Make sure you're giving yourself the compliments first, right? You don't share stuff like that you don't do things like that to receive, right? Compliments. You should feel the love and the compliments within yourself enough to be confident to wear that, but you have to start small, right? If you're not comfortable with that, if it's a stepping stone and a fear for you, like I said, just put it on, stand in your power, and don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about you, because trust me, they judge themselves if they're judging you. So it has nothing to do with you, and it's none of your business. Keep focused on what you're doing. Fun. If you want to have blue lips, you know what I'm saying? If you want to paint your face gold and have gold stars and glitter. I mean, I'm all about the glitter. I'm going to say that shit anyway, but me with my purple hair, I don't even care, bro. I really don't care. So I don't want you guys to care either, because when your inner light shines like that, no matter what you look like, and you just feel good and confident within yourself, you're unshakable, unfuckwithable, and nobody can mess with you, because you know yourself and you're stood strong in your boundaries, your foundation, and of who you are. That doesn't mean you can't switch that shit up every now and then, but know who you are, okay? And when you are able to be your authentic self without wearing any type of a mask, man, it's so much more freeing and easier to just live, right? Because you're not trying to keep all the masks on. This one for that. Okay, can't let this person see that. Oh, I cried too much. Oh, I'm angry all the time. Oh, I this, I that. Let the emotions out, and it doesn't matter, you know, who sees them. If it's genuine and it's something that you're feeling, just acknowledge and appreciate and listen to your feelings. If you're not feeling heard by people around you and people that love you, there's probably somewhere you're not listening to what your body is trying to tell you, what your heart's trying to tell you, and what your inner child is trying to tell you. Oftentimes as children, when we are, children are better seen and not heard or whatever. That's some bullshit. That keeps us from expressing our true selves. Now there's a time and place for everything, you know what I'm saying? And you can teach your children manners and stuff like that. That's different. But, you know, if your child's just trying to be their true self and is trying to talk to you about something, inner child or real child, whatever it is, and you're not listening to them, or you didn't get listened to when you were younger, you're going to feel that way, that anything you say is not heard. And that's going to be in your reality because that's a belief you have, okay? So once you start listening to your inner child and what your self is saying, if your self is like, hey, I'm exhausted, I really need to sit down and rest for a minute, and your brain is like, no, fuck that, we got to keep going, we have work to do, we have to make this money, we got to hustle. You're not listening to yourself. So you just shut down your inner child again. Picture yourself looking at a kid and telling them to shut the fuck up, that they don't matter. How horrible is that? You're doing that to yourself, okay? Every time you shut yourself down and don't listen to what your body's trying to tell you. And I don't want to hear that you don't have enough time either. I understand that time is limited as far as our life here right now. I get it, but that's why we're supposed to be in the present moment and really enjoy what we're going through, no matter what it is, and be grateful for it, because that's when time will slow down a little bit sometimes too. If I'm thinking ahead way too much or in the past way too much, I'm not right here, and then it all passes me by and it's been 5 hours already, okay? Now that also can happen when you're in your passion. That happens to me when I'm just, you know, let's say I'm in a painting or in a tattoo that I'm just zoned out on. I'm just in la la land, enjoying myself and colors and all the little visions that are coming to me at the time. Time can go a bit faster at that time too, but I also believe that when that happens and you are in that energy of just zoning out on a passion and being just comfortable and not worrying about anything around you, your angels, God, guides, whatever, is able to start, you know, to help take care of things because you're not worrying about and putting pressure on holding the cork down and paying attention to it so much, right? You're in your zone, you're letting things happen for you, right? You're receiving and allowing, and you're just being your true self of who you are here to be, right? So 1803, as I said that, and it's a beautiful thing, you guys. So try to be present and not rush through the day. But when you find yourself in a zoned out moment in the garden and whatever you're creating, a song, a poem, spending time with your animals, with your loved ones, slow down and chill out. Listen to what your body and your inner child is telling you. You know what I'm saying? And first off, you're going to be so much more calm, but your day is going to go much more smooth. And you're going to start seeing the little things that you are grateful for. You know, you're grateful for your dentist, like somebody at the grocery store that loves your hair, or it's just the little things like that. You're just like, damn, this is such a beautiful life, and it makes you realize that. But when you're walking around pissed off that somebody cut you off because you're exhausted, because you didn't listen to yourself, and now you're mad because nobody else is listening to you, and people are disrespecting you, well, it's because you've been disrespecting yourself, okay? 1901, you've not been taking care of yourself and listening to yourself as you should. So pay attention to your outside reflections too of what's going on, the reality of what's coming at you, okay? It very much has to correlate with how you're feeling about yourself and some things that you're needing to do for yourself, okay? Real fast, I'm going to pull a couple cards just for some guidance. I feel there's some card stuff that I like to hear when I'm watching readings, and so I know some of you would like to too. I've been pulled to the flower and my goddess oracles for the last few days, actually. And I did want to mention real quick that my friend and I, Miss Moxie, we've started a new channel called Green Witch's Brew. And pretty much it's similar to this, but it's me and her chatting about, dude, when we sit down and have our coffee and smoke, we have the most magical chats, and we learn and we grow, and the synchronicities and the messages that come through are fucking crazy, bro. So we have a new channel called The Green Witch's Brew. If you guys ever want to check that out, we're trying for, I believe, Wednesdays and Sundays to do videos then. But if we're pulled and have time to do any of the other days, then we're going to do that too. My friend, thank you, confirmation. Miss Moxie is a life coach. She's helped me tremendously with some things I'm going through. We've been friends for a very long time. Since 2008, we've been friends, and we recently reconnected. You can hear more about that on what we posted. I believe she's posting it today. So if you want to go check that out, it's just the first video we did yesterday. And yeah, it's a community that we just want to be a safe space for people to come and enjoy and connect and chat with each other, and maybe feel like they have a friend, because very often on this journey we feel alone and isolated, and we are isolated, not alone, taking time for ourselves, right? Healing. It's a lonely journey sometimes, right? But you grow out of that loneliness into loving yourself so much that it's almost ridiculous. You're like, I'm the baddest bitch, the baddest dude, whatever, the baddest ever. You are such a joy to be around. You realize that just you yourself brings happiness to other people's lives. And I want you guys to have a safe and comfortable space to come to here and at Green Witch's Brew, to just come and, I don't know, be like, yes, I'm going through the same thing. Or fuck, I saw that today too. That's what it means. Awesome. Thank you. Or I'm allowed to feel like whatever it is, just come and feel comfortable with us. Okay. We will be smoking some green. And just chatting about life, man. And we don't even know what we're going to talk about when we get on there. We just be chatting, so. Okay. Let's see what the flowers have to say. And then the goddesses. And then I'll end the reading. All right. What's the message for us today? Maybe some guidance for today or for this week, please, angels. There we go. Okay. Wise soul azalea is pink, which has to do with your heart chakra. Your soul carries ancient wisdom. Please embrace it as you have the knowledge to help those around you. Beautiful card. You can also look up the spiritual meaning of azalea flowers. That'll give you some extra messages too. Okay. Let's see what wise soul says. Okay. Yeah, this ancient wisdom, there's been a lot of Egyptian type energies around lately too. A reader I was watching earlier was talking about goddess Isis, and I pulled Isis earlier in my reading I did for myself this morning for some guidance. So the Egyptian energies are all around us, and it's all about magic and manifesting and gold and riches and royalty and just all the goodness and richness of life. There's ancient knowledge there that you could tap into with energies, and learning how to just navigate your days paying attention to energies. I'm a big energy reader, person, promoter. Everything is energy and vibration, like I said. So anyways, wise soul, page 87. You're here on earth with an important mission. You have deep spiritual wisdom within you. This knowledge has developed over many lifetimes. Trust if you're here watching this, we're old souls, my G. Please share the messages you receive with others as they hold the keys to success. And this doesn't even mean you have to start a channel or post anything. You could be out at a coffee shop and you're led to speak with somebody, or somebody speaks with you, and just the conversation you're having with them could bring them knowledge, could enlighten them, could answer a question they have. You just never know. Maybe just how beautiful you are inside and out brightens their whole day. You have no idea. So again, be your authentic self. The angels are asking you to practice meditation on a regular basis, ideally daily. It's not just to quiet your mind that we need to practice meditation. I get visions with mine. I get answers with mine. Because it's the quieting of the mind, of the chatter of everybody else around you. Some shit when you were 5 years old that somebody told you. Some shit you saw on TV, heard on the news, read in the newspaper. an overheard conversation from 3 weeks ago. I don't care what it is. Sometimes it'll stick in there and then you'll get a freak out over it, or you'll think you'll regress back to kind of thinking in that type of way. That's why we need to have the meditation to quiet your mind, to be like, oh, no, that was something they're dealing with. That has nothing to do with me, right? So meditation allows you to access the wisdom your soul carries. We each have a sacred file for our soul known as the Akashic Records. By meditating, you gain access to this information and better understand your path. Majestic Archangel Raziel, green, yes he is, you already know, holds the key. Oh no, that's Raphael. Oh, I gotta look up Raziel. See, I think it's blue then. Now I'm all confused. Anyway, Raphael's been around too because mad green. I was wearing green socks today, green shirt yesterday, lots of green, spring and renewal. Anyways, back to Archangel Raziel. Holds the key to unlocking these ancient memories, and you don't need fancy invocations to call upon him for guidance. Only a pure heart is necessary. On page 88, that's my number, 888 right there, which is all about abundance. If this information is new to you, then get ready for some excitement. Your loving angels are about to take you on a journey of discovery. You'll always be guided at a comfortable pace without pressure. Everything happens with perfect timing. Additional meanings are that you're about to embark on a spiritual journey, create a personal meditation schedule and stick to it, share what you know with others, research well-known spiritual locations such as Stonehenge or the pyramids of Giza. That's been coming up a lot too. Goddess Nematona came up with Isis earlier when I pulled those, and she said the exact same thing. She said, I think share what you know with others, but research well-known spiritual locations and go to them. You can go to them in your mind too, guys. It's not all about, well, I don't have the money right now to take that trip to Egypt to see the pyramids. It doesn't matter. Remember about the vibrations. You can be in the vibration of Egypt, of the pyramids, of the knowledge that is there and was there and is going to be there. You can tap into all that. These are certain timelines and energies that are out there and vibrating that you can tap into. If you quiet your mind and focus yourself, give yourself a bit of time, not focusing on all the outer, right? Focus sometime on the inner, and then just tap into that stuff and see what comes up. Don't try to force it. Ask like you would a friend, hey, Archangel Raziel, will you help me right now to see whatever I need to see? Could you open that door for me? I know I'm protected by God, that nothing ill can pass through this. Please and thank you, and so it is, amen, right? And then just let the feelings, the words, the song, the colors, the whatever it is come to you, the visions, they will come to you, okay? Sit and enjoy them for a minute. Like I do little travel navigations through the visions that I have. The beautiful things that I've seen, I cry because they're so beautiful, and it just, nothing else around me matters at that point. It really doesn't. And I gain more knowledge that way too. It's like I get a download, right? 2803, the 83 is coming up a lot lately. But it's like I get a download of, number one, the information, but it's like a download of gratitude that I get too for being able to sit there and experience those things, just closing my eyes and focusing my energy. It seems silly, it seems crazy, but same with why you should wear whatever you feel like you need to wear. These are not nudges that are bullshit. These are not silly and dismissive things like back in the day, which I'm sure a lot of you know and remember. What was the society thing when the video games came out? Those are waste of time. Those are silly. You need to grow up. You're still playing video games in your 20s and your 30s. You'll never make money playing video games. Hello? Look how that shit shifted now. Do you see what I mean? So back then, anybody who was like, man, fuck y'all. I like doing this. This brings me joy. I'm good at it. You know what I mean? And they just stuck with it, and they're probably making a lot of money right now. Or we're able to pass that knowledge along to somebody that's able to benefit from it. It doesn't matter what it is, guys. It's not silly. If you really quit thinking with your head, your logic, throw logic out the door and start thinking with your heart and your soul. That will guide you all the time, I promise you. But you have to shut up all the shit up here that's going. This is a computer, right? Going, connected to everything, all the information coming in. But you have to discern that information, and it's like getting pop-ups on your computer. You guys know that. You don't read all the advertisements you get and pay attention to all the advertisements in the spam email you get, do you? No, you clear it out because you know that's not for you. And you go to the emails that are for you and that add to your life and that are for your path. And that's what you respond to, right? That's what you pay attention to. So same thing with this stuff in the energetical realm of you tapping into your meditations and things too. Okay? Hope I'm making some kind of sense over here. I did ask for angels to help me speak a little more smoothly because I do trip over my words sometimes. I had so many ideas that were coming in as I was getting ready. I wasn't even going to make the video yet. I was going to post my painting and my little dress and things like that first before I did this, but here we are. So let's get a goddess card and then we'll end it there. Okay, that's a lot. We don't want a whole bunch. We just need a little bit of guidance from goddesses, please, today. Okay, you know what? All right, we're going to do this one more time. Focus energy, goddesses. Please show us what we need to know today. All right. Perfect. She was good. I knew she was going to come on. I love Goddess Hathor. She's on my altar in my room. I have a little statue of her. I speak with her a lot. Not as much as I used to, so sorry, Goddess. I'll be back. I'll speak with you more. I was her for Halloween one year. I freaking love Goddess Hathor. She's all about receptivity. Man, has this year been about receptivity, okay? All of us star seeds and light workers that have been pushing through this shit for years and years and years and years and seeing some results, but not the result you're feeling that's coming through, right? Very soon, actually. I know you guys feel it. It's like that little meme or picture where it's the two guys with the pickaxe and they're trying to find the diamond. And the one guy gives up, like his diamond's not far, but he gives up because he's not seeing results. And then the other guy, like, he just has enthusiasm and keeps going because he found the diamond, you know, but the other guy sees that and he's like jealous. You know what I'm talking about. And he gives up and he walks away and his diamond's right there. Don't give up, you guys. But you have to be in the energy of receiving. If you're doing and giving, or giving to receive, or doing just to receive, it's not the right energies to have, and it's not going to flow as well, okay? Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Remember to only give from your cup that is overfilled. The overflow of your cup, hello, Goddess Isis. The overflow of your cup is what you give to others, not what's in your cup. Your cup has to be full for you. That is your cup. When it spills over, and there's some in the bowl, there's some on the plate, there's some on the table, maybe some dripped on the floor. It's still good, beautiful love, right? Just scoop all that love up, and then that's what you have to give. If your cup is not full that day and you have nothing to give, then don't. Don't feel bad. Don't feel shameful. Do not give, and take care of yourself. Okay, Goddess Hathor. I know I don't want these to be too long, but I have so much to say, so I'm going to wrap this up with her, and then Goddess Sekhmet, and I'll wish you guys a great day after that. You have a maternal side to you that naturally cares for those in need, yet this must be balanced with receptivity or the flow is blocked. Receiving is the essence of feminine energy, and it means allowing yourself to receive with grace and gratitude. If you feel guilty when asking others for help, or if you feel bad about receiving gifts, then you block your feminine energy. If you're a man or woman, otherwise it doesn't matter. These are all about energies. Remember, we all have both of those within us. Feminine energy is about receiving, and masculine energy is about giving or doing. Your receptivity is just as natural as your nurturing, giving energy. Receptivity allows you to better hear the voices of the angels. Quiet time meditation. When you receive, you have more resources to give to others. Begin by noticing the hundreds of gifts you receive each day, whether it's seeing beauty in nature, witnessing a touching human moment, or being hugged by a loved one. I love hugs. Oh, they're the best. Simply say thank you for each gift and know that they're filling up your storehouse, keeping the divine flow. Excuse me. Jeez, talking about a confirmation burp. Going strong. Pardon me, you guys. My goodness. Various meanings are to be still and listen, release guilt about receiving, ask for help, increase psychic awareness. That's meditating and tapping into those energies. Know you're in a learning cycle. Healing is occurring. Be more in your feminine energy. child conception, pregnancy, or birth, including adoption or favorable custody arrangements, are issues in your life. And this might not even be about an actual child. It could be about your inner child. It could also be about birthing of a new idea, of a new business idea, or something creatively that you want to do, right? Goddess Hathor is a beloved Egyptian goddess, and she's represented by the head of a cow to symbolize the sacred animal's life-giving milk and mothering. Crazy, because Miss Moxie had a cute Highland cow. I believe her name's Betsy. I just felt like that's what her name was on her sweatshirt yesterday in our video. And she's so cute. So it's crazy we're talking about cows again. Hathor is a benevolent sky and sun goddess who helps with all aspects of child conception, birthing, and raising. Call upon Hathor to guide you in nurturing yourself and your loved ones. Don't forget to nurture and mother yourself first before you go to try to help the whole world. Okay? Okay. Goddess Sekhmet. Ooh, my gold and my purple. That's my favorite shit right there. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. Isn't she pretty? Purple. Y'all know my favorite color is purple. Couple that with gold or even rose gold, which is... that's my shit right there. But that's not what I was pulled to wear today, was it? Nope. See yourself as strong and victorious. Don't complain about anything. Don't blame anyone or any condition. You're the embodiment of strength, not victimhood. As you rise above, page 99, you see? As you rise above the old tendencies and see yourself in the new light of beautiful feminine strength, your life will automatically shift in miraculous ways. You'll attract new opportunities, forms of abundance, and relationships to help you manifest your highest potential. Being strong means seeing yourself in the most favorable light you can imagine. Be real, allow yourself to feel genuine emotions. Don't forget to allow yourself to do that. But most of all, be strong. Various meanings are to not underestimate yourself. Don't yield to pressure or temptation. Avoid complaining or indulging in negative thinking. A lot of people are about the gossip today and they just want to sit around and talk shit about others. Don't indulge in that shit, bro. I'm telling you. Engage in weight training exercises to make your body stronger. When you work out and do them, I've been doing some different kettlebell exercises for my core lately. I don't care if I do a few or I do a lot. It doesn't matter. I just feel automatically more confident and stronger. I really do. It's crazy. About Goddess Sekhmet. She's also an Egyptian goddess. She's a sun goddess. And she's a fiery protector who's married to the Egyptian deity Ta. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Ta. It's P-T-A-H. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Her name means strong and mighty. Sekhmet is connected with lions, symbolizing her fiercely protective nature, and sometimes appears with a lion's head and a human woman's body. Call upon Sekhmet to shore up your strength and power. Page 100. You already know how strong lions are, and what's that saying? And Protege, the reggae singer star. I fucking love him so much, and his music is so uplifting. Something like the lion no turn its head when the dog bark. You know what I'm saying? So perfect, you guys. Not that we don't love our dogs, right? Very loyal, but lions are just strong immediately. Lioness or lion. If you're a Leo, maybe that's your sign. Maybe you're full of fiery passion and you have these ideas you're wanting to, get on in the new beginnings like we were talking about. Just quiet your mind. Be your authentic self. Know that you're strong in who you are. Stand in that firm foundation and put yourself out there, you guys. In the smallest way will lead up to the bigger ways, and it'll make you feel more comfortable and confident as you go. If something knocks you back a little bit, or if it's a trigger, or if it gives you, you put back in that energy of not feeling strong or not feeling confident, quiet your mind again, find that power, bring it back up, and live in it and walk in it, okay? And share it with others. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped. I hope it wasn't too long, but it was needed. Whatever the time was, it was 39:09. I love y'all. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.